Hello, everyone. I'm going to show you how to do problem number 1 in RStudio. First, you need to open RStudio. That's pretty much unspoken. You'll get a screen like this. I want to clear my console by clicking on this little button here that looks like a broom. And then I'm going to go to File, New File, R Markdown, all the way down here. It's the 5th one. And that will open up something where I can title it. I'm going to title this one Problem 1. You can title it anything you want. This is just for your own purposes. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight from line 12 from the R Markdown all the way down to the bottom. Delete that. Go up to the C+ right there. And it says insert new code, a new code chunk. And I'm going to click that. R. I'm going to do an R code chunk. And then I'm going to make a space. I like to leave spaces between the little 3 dots that start my code chunk and the 3 dots that end it, or whatever those little marks are. I know they're kind of light because I don't like to accidentally delete those. So the code needs to be between those. Now, the first thing I want to do before I enter my code is I want to import my data set. So I go to the right side, import data set. I have problem 1 on Excel in my computer. You want to save your data set somewhere on your computer. So I'm doing this from Excel. Now I'm going to browse my computer for that file. I know that I have it somewhere in downloads. I have a lot of other ones that look similar, but the one that I'm going to use is right here, HW1_number1. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click, it'll show you a data preview. I'm going to click import, and that's now been imported. You can title your data set anything you want. You just need to pay attention to when you enter the code that the data set and the variables are labeled to what you have them labeled on your data set. So I'm going to enter the code for problem 1, and you can sometimes cut and paste. I sometimes have difficulty, so I'm going to type it in and show you how to type it in. You type in model space. I don't know if these spaces are necessary, but I just put them anyway. So this is the way I do it. Model space, little arrow with the less than and the dash sign, and then LM, lowercase LM. I'm entering sessions because that is what I have on my homework. I call it sessions. And you do and I capitalize my sessions. So if your data is labeled something different, you want to type in what your data is labeled. And I made a few errors here. Let me see. And I'm going to do a space, squiggly line, and then I'm going to type in satisfaction, which is my other variable name. And then I'm going to put a comma, data equals. And you can, if you notice here, when you put data, it'll self-populate. You can also just click on that. Data equals, and I'm going to put what my title was, which let's move this down. Okay, my title for my data that I have saved on my computer is HW11, and there it self-populates. I just click on that, and then I'm done with line 1. I want to enter. I want to go to the end of the parentheses, press enter, and my next line will be summary. And you can also do it like this, and then it'll pop up the parentheses, summary model. All right. Now, everything looks right. Let's hope it works right. We're going to go over here and run this chunk, run current chunk to this arrow here. And you saw that little green thing highlight up on the left here. That means everything went okay. This is our chunk. This is our results. It shows down here. It shows down at the bottom here, but there's also other things included there. So I like to just go to where it runs here, highlight this button here, show in new window, and there's your results, nice and clean. And you can cut and paste, screenshot it and cut and paste it from here. All right, that's it for number 1. Thank you very much for joining me.